Hey PW people, it's she. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. I hope you're having a great day, night, morning, whatever it is out there for you in the world. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below if you have any questions or you just want to say something, because I got a lot of questions for you probably that you would probably be interested in commenting on, and you know what? I will comment right back at you because I'm curious too. Okay, so I am sitting here on retail because I don't have anywhere to go, y'all, to make this video for you guys. I mean, I'm sure there's probably 1,000 places I could park myself, but there's no place I actually want to be honest. I mean, retail isn't one either, but I don't have anywhere to go. And if you read the title of my video, which, you know, hello, yeah, I have nowhere to go. Probably like a lot of other people out there, specifically a lot of North American players, we don't have any game to play right now. We don't have a dedicated server, really. I mean, I guess you could go to Evolved. They got an NA server kind of there, but at the same time, everything revolves around an EU server time zone. So we don't have a place to play, and I think a lot of people are discouraged by that right now, specifically those folks here with me in North America. A lot of people went to Interlude because they were looking for something new, and there were so many North American players that they were like, yeah, we're gonna make it a North American server, and if that changes over time, they're gonna switch it to EU. So everyone was kind of like, yeah, finally, we have a private server that we could play on that is our time zone. And at the same time, all the EU people there got mad about it. It's like, hello, you've got like 5,000 other private servers dedicated for your time zone. We finally get one, and y'all are still bitching about it. Which, relax, I'm just kidding with you, alright? Relax. Okay, we usually will go to those servers and play them regardless anyway, so it doesn't matter. We just wanted to finally have a server to where we can, you know, play at normal hours and not have to miss every TW or miss every Nation Wars, because usually for Nation Wars, when you guys have it, it's usually the middle of the day for us. And not everybody's sitting home during the middle of the day, alright? A lot of people work or doing other things, so they miss out on it. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons it might be hard for people to fit in somewhere like that. And I think that's one of the main issues going on right now. But with that being said, let's talk about the other stuff. So it seems that no one can quite decide on what version to play the game. Okay, there's nothing wrong with any of the choices, unless you don't like them. Like, me being on retail right now might gross you the hell out. You might be like, she, get off of it. You have no business being on there, she. And you are right. But at the same time, I have an established tune here. Why not? I mean, there ain't nobody here to like argue with me about it. I'm on my island all by myself. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. But what I might like, you might not like. Private server life is a strange one. And I'm quite new to it, if you think about it. I've only been in it like 3 years in comparison to so many people that I've come across who have been in it 10 years or more, or never even played retail. We all have different experiences, y'all, so I get it. Some people might fancy earlier versions of the game, which I quite do, to be honest, because it had more balances for people, which I find to be quite a pleasant experience. It gave more people a chance to be able to play. The later versions, as I've stated before, are more centered around pay-to-win factors. And regardless of whether the server person is like, oh, it's gonna be completely free to play, No matter what I do, you're still gonna find things about it that are designed to be pay to win that you can't avoid. That's a hard one. I give it to any dev that is currently working on something like that, because I know there's a few out there being worked on. I won't discuss what those are, because I promised I wouldn't. But that's got to be a hard task to manage. Trying not to make a pay to win server completely free to play, because that is another huge factor for people. Whether you pay to win and enjoy doing it, which I have no problem with, you do you, boo. Or you're just a person who just wants to farm everything. We all play the game differently. None of it matters. But what is true is that there's more people who don't want to pay to win in comparison to people who are fine with it. That's just something I found. You can't sugarcoat that. You can't make up stories that, oh no, I know so many people that do, and think that that's correct. It's just not true. It's not factual. So let's take a second for a minute. I'm gonna push O and bring up the boutique here in retail. What might be normal for you guys paying this kind of money? Private server people will look at this and be like, what the hell? What the hell? What are those prices? That's crazy. I thought for years this was normal. I knew that there were private servers out there, but I had no clue how popular they were and how many people had actually left retail and gone there instead. And it's a way bigger scene than retail. Way bigger, more people. And for good reason. Like I said, look at what, that's crazy. And again, what might be normal for you, like you may be able to afford all this stuff. This might be normal for you, but that doesn't mean it is for everybody else. Oh, that's really cute. Holy crap. But it's 28 gold, and we're talking about a gold being $1, a US dollar. So 28 bucks US dollars for this bunny rabbit that you could probably find on another private server for maybe, I don't know, less than $5. So yeah, there are pros and cons of the two. And what the heck? What are the options here? This is madness. This is madness. What? Okay, anyway, weird. Okay, how can we solve the boutique issue that we keep seeing on private servers? Okay, so I think we could all agree that regardless of whatever issues that Evolved has, whether it be the devs or anything else, they have a pretty solid boutique option. And I feel like they have set a standard that a lot of people are looking for when it comes to private servers. I think that a lot of people want to have the event gold feature to where they can buy anything that you can buy with normal cubic gold. A lot of people want that. So devs, if you're making a new server, you're gonna have to think about that. You got a standard that you gotta follow, whether you like it or not. I have also found there's a lot of people out there that don't like people that pay to win. I personally don't give a shit. Again, do you, boo. Do you. Just share the wealth. No, just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, everybody plays the game how they want to play. I ain't shaming anybody. Everybody do what they want to do. But I know there's a lot of people who don't like that kind of activity because they immediately think if you pay to win, you don't know how to play your tune. And sometimes they're very correct. Sometimes they are very correct. But I mean, it's not all the time. Not all the time. Because I've met some people who are big spenders who know this game in and out better than I could ever explain it to you. So it's not always true. Most of the time it's not true. Sometimes it's true. Believe me, I was married to a guy on the game for a hot second for a joke, which I still get shit about to this day, who was like one of the biggest pay-to-winners ever to ever happen on Etherblade, as a joke, because he was my friend. And that dude did not know how to play his tune, okay? He did not know what the fuck he was doing. He didn't even know how to do basic shit like AEU. Alright? So yeah, it is a real fucking thing. And, but, you know, I don't care. Play how you want to play. But there are some people that have that kind of attitude, and, it's a real fucking thing. And that might turn off some people wanting to play the game and wanting to play with other people. And yeah, we should be like, I don't give a fuck what this person thinks. Fuck them. Yeah, but two, if your numbers start dwindling because of it, you got a problem. You gotta think, this is why we're having this conversation, okay? You gotta think of every angle. Otherwise, you aren't gonna have a private server that means a shit. That's why a lot of these die. If more people started thinking about other people when it comes to private servers and not just their own game, which is fair to think about your own game, which fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Sorry. You guys aren't even gonna see it. I'm gonna blur it. Oh my god, I'm completely distracted now. Okay, fuck. Anyway, if you don't start thinking about other people, shit is not gonna survive. Okay? It's fair to think about your own game, especially when it comes to toxicity, when it comes to things that affect you personally. But when it comes to acting a fool or being greedy about things, and I don't just mean the players, I mean the devs too. The devs, I've seen some fucking greedy ass devs in my time in private server life. Just these 3 years, I have seen some greedy ass fucking devs. God fuck that name. Anyway, I'm keeping that in the video because this was real. Oh god. But yeah, I've seen both players and devs act a fool in a way that is toxic as shit. You can't avoid it, no matter where you go. Unless we finally get some devs that start acting like adults. And I'm not telling people to relax like players. My last video, I was talking about people need to relax about taking jokes and stuff. I still mean that. The toxicity, though, that doesn't need to be a thing. People don't need to be over here trying to ruin people's lives and shit. Which, by the way, I'm still getting requests for people asking me to explain my PW story, and I don't want to share that with you because there's some bad shit in there. But you know what? I'm not the only one. There's a lot of us out there, and it's probably you. You're probably one too. It's just the way of life at this point. No matter where you go, private, retail, a foreign server that you don't understand any language, you're gonna get shit probably. But you gotta get a backbone and just take it if you want to play. Like if you're like me, who is the kind of person, I just literally want to just log in, relax, take a load off, say hello to people, have a good community where everyone gets along. I will take banter because it's funny, but not have my game destroyed by people who are vicious and nasty, because that's a real fucking thing. And that's probably the #1 reason why servers won't last. It's not just the devs, it's not the pay to win factor 100%, it's the toxicity. People don't like that shit, me especially. Sure, I'll goof around with people, I'll be funny, but like I said in my last video, I don't pick on people if I know you can't take it. I do it to my friends because they're my friends, naturally. This guy, fuck this guy. I'm gonna tell you what this fucking guy did to me, okay? And I'm gonna give no fucks because I need to get it out, otherwise I'm never going to. So this motherfucker right here, okay? You're not gonna see his name. Like I said, I'm gonna blur it. A long time ago, I'm talking a long fucking time ago, I was a boy sin. I lived as a boy sin for years and years and years, and then some shit happened to where I had to go rogue, and then like I had to hide, and just I started playing my girl sin. Okay, her name is Abusive. You guys have seen her a million times everywhere. She's even in my AI videos that I do, but her name there is Zafaria. Same fucking person, same thing. Okay, she at this point in the game, it was right after we had server merge. It was right when we got rank 8 third cast. It was like right when that happened. I had just come back to the game on that sin, and I had only rank 8 second cast because I literally had just got on the game. I was in North. I was just AFK for a minute, came back. I got a private message from that guy, and he was like, hey, I looked at your gear. It's pretty solid. I like it. And I was like, okay, cool, yeah. And he's like, did you know that third cast came out and you can go and you can upgrade it and you're not going to lose your stats or anything? And I could show you how to do it. And I was like, okay, sure. Is it expensive? And he's like, no, not really. And I went, I upgraded everything. I was fine. He was like, if you ever want to learn how to, play a sin again, because I had told him that I hadn't played in a long time and stuff, he's like, I can teach you basic things. And I was like, okay, sure, why not? So it was like the very beginning of Discord, I think. It was either Vent or Discord. I can't remember which one it was, but I would go and sit with him for hours. Me and him, he would just show me basic. He would take me to TT so that he could show me basic shit because I had forgotten how to play. I'd been gone so long. Hours I would spend with this dude every day, right? So finally, after however fucking long it was a few months or something, he goes, I really think you should start logging my tunes for me. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I had never heard of anyone doing anything like that before. I had no clue. I was very naive. And I was like, oh, I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing that. And he's like, well, you're going to have to if I'm going to start spending gold on you. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? What do you mean start spending gold on me? So I'm like, dude, I'm not taking your gold. Like, I don't know what kind of thoughts you have in your head, but I literally was just, trying to learn how to be a sin again. Because, like I said, I'm the kind of person that just logs in and plays a game to try to chill. That's what I do. If I meet some people along the way, cool. I'll be friends with you and hang out with you and be silly with you and stuff. I didn't know about the daddy baby thing that is in PW retail or even on private servers I've seen at this point too. I had no clue that was a thing. I was so naive and stupid. Anyway, he was like, no, you don't understand. You have to. You have to, she. You're mine now. You're mine now. You have to. And I was like, no, what? What do you mean? I had no clue. And he's like, well, if you're not going to let me buy gold for you, at least log my tunes for me and do my dailies for me, because that's how this is gonna work between us. And I was just like, no, dude, no, I don't want nothing to do with any of that. He's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later tonight after I get off of work. And I was like, okay, sure. He blocked me. And then a few years later, or well, not a few years, last time I played retail, I had to freak out and up. And anyone that knows me knows that I fucking hate up. It freaks as a sin. I fucking hate doing it. It freaks me the fuck out. Widow knows. He used to have to do my up for me on another server. It freaks me the fuck out. I got yelled at by our stupid ass fucking faction director we had, which will remain anonymous, but y'all know who the fuck he is. He's a piece of shit. Probably one of the worst people who's ever played PW. Because I was freaking out. And the guy that I'm talking about, who had blocked me or whatever, he unblocked me and was trying to calm me down. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, well, you remember me? And he was like, yeah, I remember you. And I was like, well, why did you block me? I was so offended, like, it hurt my feelings. He blocked me again. So fuck that guy. Fuck that guy up his ass. Still not probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me in this game. And now you're probably like, shit, why do you put up with that shit? And I didn't. I had no choice. He just blocked me. What am I gonna do? Cry about it? No. I can just tell people about it, which I have. I've told like everybody I know, because it's funny to me now. But there are some real shit fucking human beings that play this fucking game, whether it be here or private servers, who are just fucking cruel. They do some cruel fucking shit. And one day I'll tell you why I left retail, because it's some awful shit. But at the same time, I don't want to give those people any time, because I'm over it. So that's another thing too. Like, it's no big deal in that way, but at the same time, I don't want those people to be like, oh, I can hear my name, because they love that. There's a lot of narcissists that are in this game, whether it be on retail or private. So be careful if you're unaware. If you have never had any problems, good for you. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Very happy for you. I remember having a conversation with a friend when we first left to go to private servers, and I was like, man, it must feel good to just log in and play the game and never have that kind of connection with people where you literally have just been like hello to people, and people will try to spread rumors about you that you're a slut or something just because they feel like it. No reason. No reason whatsoever. They just feel like it. Stupid shit like that. Like, it doesn't bother me anymore. Like, it never really affected me. I think it's kind of funny in a way. But there's people that have had some cruel shit happen. Even worse than me. Worse than me. And the people that know me know why I left retail. They know it was pretty bad. So, I've seen people get physically hurt because of this game. Not just emotionally, but physically hurt. There's a story that's pretty well known out there. If you Google it, somebody was actually forever slept because of this game. I've known people who have tried to do that to themselves. I've known people who have gone into mental hospitals. I've known people who have married people who have gotten divorced. And I'm talking real life, not just fucking in the game or something, but real life. They've had kids with people. They have terrible divorces, or I've known some people who are happily married. There's a lot to this game when it comes to community. So usually in places like retail, everybody knows each other. If you don't know somebody like where they're your friend and you talk to them every day, you know of somebody usually. Even if that person doesn't know you, and somebody will probably tell them some shit about you if that may or may not be true. And everyone will believe it just that easily. And I've learned that that's also a thing in Evolved world. That's a huge thing, because I feel like a lot of people left retail to go to Evolved, and it kind of just transferred over to there. And then also I've seen it now on private servers where everybody knows each other, and that can become a thing as well. How do we get rid of that? I don't know. Because people get bored. People get bored. They start talking about people's shit. And it's a thing. I mean, I'm guilty of talking about people's shit before. I ain't gonna lie. Why not? Why not? I don't go starting shit. That's a difference of the two. So maybe we can all agree to stop doing that kind of stuff. That would be fantastic. I mean, a lot of us are older now. I would think that that would be not a thing anymore. But I've yet to see it stop 100%. With all that being said, this video has gone on way longer than I thought it would. I apologize for that. Okay, sometimes I told y'all, sometimes I get talking and I can't stop. Okay, I apologize. So I think the biggest question that everyone should be asking is, what are you looking for in a private server? Comment below. Let everyone know what you want out of a private server. Maybe there's somebody working on one right now who wants suggestions and they don't know exactly what people are looking for. Maybe there's somebody who can save us all. I don't know if that's true or not, because I'm losing my hope, y'all. All the millions that I've been on, all the people that I've talked to within the last week and a half, y'all have been fantastic. Thank you for talking to me about all this stuff, because I appreciate it. I feel like we're all on the same page. We all have a lot of the same wants and desires for what we're looking for. Yeah, too, if you have any stories of toxicity and stuff, share it down below. Maybe we all need to heal together too. Maybe I eventually will make a video about why I left retail and why I decided on private servers instead. I mean, I'm on retail right now for you guys to show this video, so I think that's proof to show that I have healed from it. Because believe me, there was a time I couldn't even turn it on. I was that fucked up from it. So yeah, maybe this will encourage you to leave a comment and you can share your experience of what you've been through. Because maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need to heal together as a community. Maybe that's what all this was meant for. Maybe we had to go through all this shit in order for us to find a good server. Because like I said before, we're not looking for a perfect server. There's never going to be a perfect server. Someone is always going to be pissed off about something. Alright? We want a playable server. That's it. That's it. A playable server with little to no toxicity. Okay? That's all. And if you can make it not pay to win, that'd be great too. I mean, I don't mind supporting a server in donations a little here and there if it is something I truly like. I'm not going to pay $1 million just for a tune on the internet that is probably going to last for 2 seconds. Unless it is a great server. Even then, I'm not going to pay that. That's ridiculous. But yeah, small things that people want should not be ignored. It's that easy. Or at least I would think it would be that easy, right? Alright, so comment below. Let me know what you're looking for. What you want. What would keep you on a server? Maybe you had a bad experience over on Evolved. Maybe you had a bad experience on Myth. Maybe it doesn't matter where it was, to be honest. Because I feel like there's so many people right now. We don't have anywhere to go. We want to play the game. We just want to play the game, that's it. No bullshit. No bullshit from devs. No bullshit from boutiques. No bullshit from people. We just want to play the game. We want to be happy again. Alright, you guys take care. Y'all have a wonderful day, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you guys soon.